Hey, what's going on? It's Bruce over here with another episode of Hotel Guest Management. We got Lewis here today. He's going to answer some of the questions that we need to know as hotelers to get our properties where we need to be. Now, Lewis, as far as checking into hotels, what is the usual rate that you're used to paying, like an average rate, the highest and the lowest?
Well, the highest I've ever paid is approximately like 200, nothing more, nothing less. Obviously, something that's more affordable, accommodates my budget, obviously. So, and minimum I've paid 75. I try to not go too low because obviously you pay for what you get. So that's kind of the truth, from my experience, anyways. So that's pretty much it.
See, I couldn't agree with you much more than that right there. Now, as far as like when you travel, like when you're staying in a hotel, like what usually brings you to a hotel? Is it usually for leisure, or is it usually for business, or?
I would have to say leisure. I mean, pretty much it. I mean, I don't do any kind of business trips whatsoever, but definitely when I go out for leisure, for vacation, that's the only time I obviously look for apartments, hotels and whatnot. But that's about it, really. Yeah,
Okay, so when you hear the word upgrade, what usually comes to mind?
upgrade. As far as like,
Like a room upgrade.
oh, room, I'm thinking like a suite, pretty
Okay.
much at that point.
Okay.
Something with either a good view, a nice setup and whatnot. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what comes to mind for that.
All right. Now, as far as like hotel reviews, when was the last time you left a hotel review?
Oh man. To be honest with you, I mean, would Airbnb being thrown into the mix? Would that count?
Yeah, we can use Airbnb.
Because that would be the last time my wife done a review for the both of us.
Okay.
But we made a trip to Puerto Rico. We got an Airbnb over there and phenomenal service. So we gave them probably the top rating that we could possibly give them. So that's the last time we done that. Probably maybe 2 years ago. Yeah,
Okay.
just about. So
Now, as far as like regular reviews, is one of the reasons why you don't leave reviews is because it's not easier. Like, would you prefer to leave a review like in a text message or something?
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure other people agree with me. It's just for the sake of conveniency. Like people are just kind of like lazy to kind of leave a review and whatnot. That's my personal opinion. So when it's more convenient, it makes people want to do it. Obviously, if it's not, then people are like, yeah, I'll do it. But then they just never get to it and just move on from there. But yeah, I mean, if they changed it up and made it just real simple without leaving any comments, I'm pretty sure just a couple stars, 4 or 5, boom, and then that's it. But obviously, they want feedback, so that way they can improve. But yeah, or like a survey, maybe like some kind of survey or some sort where they could just like just fill in the bubble kind of deal and call it a day.
Okay.
So
Okay. Now, as far as what's going on with COVID and everything like that, I'm not sure if you're going to be staying in hotels anytime soon, or whatever the case may be. But what is one of the major things that you're looking for when it comes to cleanliness and COVID for hotels?
um, I mean, obviously everybody enjoys a nice clean hotel room. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a nice made bed. If they're using white sheets, that it's pure white. Everything is just on point to for the to fulfill the need of their customers and whatnot. So that way they'll come back again and recommend it to others. For example, the Airbnb that we took in Puerto Rico, that guy was phenomenal. The house was spotless. He even made little animals out of the towels that he has set up in the bathroom in his own house there, and on his bed too. But yeah, cleanliness is like key, I think, in my personal opinion, is what attracts me and makes me want to go back and recommend. So,
All right, tell us. This is going to be a little personal. You ready? Tell tell us about your worst hotel experience that you ever had.
oh man, let me tell.
It sounds like you got a couple.
I'll tell you one. I mean, it was when I was living back in Connecticut. We made a quick pit stop at this. It was actually a motel, and let me tell you, you walk in and instantly. I mean, it was kind of neat, but everything was so outdated. Sheets were outdated. It smelled like pure cigarettes in there. Everything, paint was peeling off. It was just bad. You got roaches, belly side up. It's. But we were making a quick pit stop, and let me tell you, I did not even want to touch the bed. I did not touch the sheets. I laid my own towels on top, just long enough to cover my own body, and just lay in place. Luckily, I just kind of when I toss and turn, I'm just tossing and turning in place. So, but it was just a quick pit stop, and that was probably the first and last time I've been to a motel or a hotel like that. That's why I go off for ratings all the time. And it's funny, going back, rating is actually extremely important because when we go out, we base everything off of rating. If rating is like any less than average, like below 3, then
So you don't do anything below 3.
to be honest, no. That's even pushing it. I prefer 4 and above, to be honest with you. And also, it depends on the amount of raters too. If it's like 5-star and it's 5 people, it's like yeah, definitely not. It has to be at least 100 plus to kind of make me feel all right, satisfied. All right, let's go, let's do this. Probably a good place for sure. So yeah, but that's my experience. Anyways, going back to that was my experience. So
Do you remember how much you paid for that room?
oh my god, it's like I said before. You pay for what you get. So it was like 40. It was like $45. For if even that. So it was pretty bad. Like I said, it was just a quick pit stop last minute, and we just we were just moving, and they were open too. So yeah, that was it pretty much. It was just convenient for us, and we went there, and yeah, we got what we paid for, man. That's for sure.
So what have you seen a hotel that had like it was $45-$50, but their review score was like a 3.3?
Actually, to be honest, I actually would hop all over that. I'm not gonna lie. If it's like an average score, for sure, 100%, I would without a beat, I would definitely get that. But if it's below that and it's nah, not at all. I wouldn't. I'll just move on to the next because you just gotta be persistent. You'll find it. You'll find it for affordable price. So like I said, this place we went to Puerto Rico, $75. $75, and it was like they had perfect rating pretty much, and the place was beautiful. it wasn't the best area, but the house was phenomenal. The way he kept it, pristine. Like it was nice. Yep. So, but yeah, that's that's pretty much it with that one. Yeah. So.
Man, thank you so much, Lewis. We appreciate you. This is going to be all over YouTube and social media. You don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind at all. Yeah, my name is Luis Guerrero. Hey, I wish I had a YouTube channel so I can share that, but maybe in the near future. All right.